Well, I mean, we exerted a lot of energy trying to fight back from that early deficit, and they're a good team, so it's hard to spot somebody like that, points early. So, I thought it was a really good competitive game. I didn't think that it had anything to do with our effort. It's just I think as it gets down the stretch here, you can't spot teams any points.
Did this game show us how close these 5 or 6 teams really are that are clustered together in this Eastern Conference playoff picture?
For sure. I mean, they're there for a reason. They look like a different team than they did earlier in the year. And there's a reason that they have a chance to move up for that home court. But at the same time, we see how fragile it is when you make 1 or 2 mistakes or give something up here or there, how the game can turn.
You've talked all season about reading the defense and taking whatever's there. Are you changing that a little bit and making the defense change to you with the way that you're kind of putting your head down at times and attacking?
Well, I think what was going on in the beginning of the season wasn't working. Trying to shoot my way out of a lot of stuff instead of doing what I do. I'm sitting here listening to my inner thoughts saying, you can shoot, you just got to shoot your way out of it and this and that, blah, blah, blah. Listening to other people tell me, you got to shoot your way out of it, this and that. And really just it started to take away from myself, my game, and then it also started to take away from the team. So now it's just being able to be a consistent contributor the same way every game.
Tyler, coach said he thought this sort of showed you back, that, the injuries was a concern, and now it sort of looks like you're back to where you were before. He even said, maybe I probably played him too many minutes tonight, but I sort of had to. Do you feel like you're now beyond the quad and back to being Tyler Johnson?
Yeah, I thought there in the fourth quarter of the Phoenix game, I started to feel like back towards myself. It was kind of the end of the game. It was kind of, a lopsided game, so it was a little bit different. But at the same time, I started to feel where I didn't feel it when I was running. I feel like when I was, jumping, and I wasn't thinking about it. And so today going in, as long as you're not thinking about the injury, I think you're kind of over it.
And then coach sends you out there to start the second half. How did that come about? Were you surprised by that? Did you feel you can get right back in that groove you had, having started so much until the injury?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really pay too much attention on when you go in the game and all that. It's basketball is basketball, and you're competing against whatever 5 is out there. So starting the second half didn't really make a difference. I just wanted to stay aggressive.
But it seems there's such a different dynamic. I mean, you guys brought the team back together with you and Kelly and Rodney and Justice in the first half, and then you go out with the starters in the second half. So what's it like sort of adjusting in your role to 4 different co-workers?
It's a little bit different in the sense of guys do different things. Kelly's more of a pick and flare type guy, out on the perimeter a little bit more. Whereas H, you wanna look for him in the post, but it's really not that much of a difference.